Hey guys, this is Crazy Joe Davola here, and I'm posting up this video because I'm working on my throwing knife skills, and my ultimate goal is to win an FFA with all throwing knives, and all throwing knives hopefully, and a pretty good KD. My ideal win would be 30 kills, and not just one that goes to the time expires. I'm posting this video up not because I want everyone to, hey everyone, look how good I am with the throwing knife. No, I'm not posting this video up. I realize my throwing knife skills are pretty weak, and they could be a lot better. So I'm posting this video up more. I'm hoping to get a discussion out of it, and hopefully some people out there who are better with the throwing knife could maybe help me out. Give me some suggestions as to a better way to run when going for this goal. I think in this round I went 22 and 22. I came in third place. The winner had 27 kills, so I was pretty close. I had 12 of them with the throwing knife, 4 with my bullets, and 6 by melee. And it's really hard to, if you are going to go for all throwing knives, at least what I'm finding is it's hard to, have all your kills be throwing knives. Because sometimes you run into a guy, you'll see I just hit a guy in the corner, and you have that knife instinct. So my ideal would be to get 30 kills and no more than 5 of them be by any other means by throwing knife, so maybe 3 melees and 2 bullets, and a lot of my throwing knife kills in this aren't spectacular, because when you're using throwing knives, if you've done it before, you know the situation you can put yourself into. You miss with the throwing knife, and then you're put in that situation. Okay, I can shoot him with my bullets, and then go pick up his pack, or I can try and retrieve my throwing knife, or find another random pack on the ground and hit him again with the throwing knife, so it's really, you're in a kind of tough situation when you miss with your throwing knife. So I'm trying to get, advice on how to run like this guy. I tried bounce, and so what was I to do right there? So it's tough sometimes to make that decision, and you always have to make it quick. Like that guy again, I tried through the stairs, but then what do I do? So it's tough sometimes to make that decision, try to figure out what to do. So that's why I'm kind of posting this up. I'm trying to get advice onto best way to do it, how to accomplish this goal. I kind of get beat up by noob tubers coming up. I'm thinking you need to get into an FFA where there's not a lot of noob tubers, because that really can mess you up. You got to be quick. From watching my videos and my gameplay, I'm noticing I kind of really cautious on the release, and I kind of take a little bit too long to aim up, I think, sometimes, where I can maybe just flick it out faster, and you'll totally see an example of one of these, like this. Like, I meant to kill, this one I counted as a bullet kill, you guys, because I totally meant to shoot him, and then I did the right thing. I, finished him off with the knife, but I counted that. That was not in my, when I said I had 12 throwing knife kills, that was not one of them. I counted that as a bullet kill, because that, I intended for bullets. And here's the situation, guys. What do? Should I have ran and picked up my knife? I probably should have, so, but I wanted to win so bad, and I'm falling off the pace right here, so kind of got a little greedy, a little desperate. So, one strategy I was thinking about using was stunning my enemies to slow them down to make that knife kill easier. I thought about doing that, like that, right there. Sorry to break off my thing, but man, how are you to throwing knife a guy right there? Like, just that's just a reaction. Like you can't even, your brain doesn't even think about that. Your thumb just instantly, you know. I don't run the tactical, button setup when I'm doing throwing knives, and so that's just a gut, you know, thing. So it's tough to get all throwing knives, you know. But back to that stun thing, I was thinking about doing that, primarily trying to stun a lot of guys. You see me try to throw a stun out at some guys, but I get noob tubed. And, you know, I knew some of these guys were noob tubers, so that's why I was trying to stun them, you know. Oh, this is funny. See, top of the screen, he was there. I can't find him. Silly scrambler guy, and I'm going, this guy, someone's causing me to get all scrambled. Where is he? And if you would have seen, when I go back, I actually find him. He's still posted there. But if you would have seen when I was coming down the stairs, he's right there at the top of my screen. I could have seen him right there. But finally, I'm like, oh, there he is. The whole time. And then that's a tough situation, because then I gotta run down. Okay, here's my panic. Alright. But back to that stun thing again. See, there I tried for it. I was thinking about trying to get a lot of kills by doing that. Stunning a guy, and then as he slows down, hit him with my throwing knife. But I didn't want to receive, you know, a lot of criticism for, like, oh, he stuns him every time, that's cheap. Oh, here's me being too cautious. This is what I was talking about. I think if I would have just flicked it faster, I would have had a shot at him, you know. And now what do? That was my decision, you know, to pick up his pack. I don't know where my knife is right there. So, you know, that's why I posted up this video. Back to my original point. You've seen kind of my style. I did have some good kills in here. And then I kind of get, you know, beat up a little bit. And, you know, I was just hoping to hopefully get some attention from someone who, you know, really knows how to use throwing knives. Maybe refer me to a video where someone's capably running throwing knives for an FFA win. The only one I've seen is C-Nanners doing it on a rundown. And he has a heartbeat sensor, and I believe he wins the round with 18 kills, and 18 kills, and 2 of them I think were melees, the rest were knives, so 16 knife kills total. And that was awesome. I've tried running the heartbeat sensor, and you know, I don't think it's cheap. I really don't. I know some people have said, you know, oh, that's cheap. I talked to my friends about this, and they were saying, yeah, that's cheap if you're on the heartbeat sensor. I don't think it is. I actually tried it, but I don't think I'm as good when I run it. I get a little bit too focused on the blip of the heartbeat sensor and a little bit not focused on what's going on around me. So that's why I don't run heartbeat sensors. I have nothing against it, though. Nothing against it. So yeah, I mean, I think I only get 2 more knife kills, throwing knife. I think they're both throwing knives after this. I wanted this guy so bad. And where'd that guy come from? Was he behind that barrier? What? This guy I wanted too. I thought, look at it. Oh, and then noob too. So, by this time I pretty much know I'm not going to win. Try to get 7 kills with throwing knives. Yeah, that's probably not going to happen. So I was just trying to get some. That one, you know, it is what it is. And then my last one's another kind of just run up behind him one. But that's it, you guys. This is, I just wanted to post this up. Not to show off, not to say I'm really good with the throwing knife, because by no means do I think I am. I'm just really wanting to achieve the task of winning an FFA with just throwing knives. And hopefully getting 30 wins with a decent KD, and you know, only no more than 5 being melee or bullet. So yeah, help me out with that, you guys. Thanks for watching, and I really look forward to hearing all your responses. Please keep them constructive. I know I'm not that great, so